Hello, what is up everyone? My name is KaitoNolan, and yes, Lake Trio is coming back and there's going to be a shiny for the first time. So I know a lot of people are excited about it. And I know some people want to grind XL, looking for Houndoom and stuff like that. I personally do not have a Houndoom Mesprit, so yeah, I'm very excited about it. So let's talk about the last time when the Lake Trio was here. We did have some friendship damage boost back then. It was a 20% boost for the best friend. Normally it's 10%. So things might seem like a little harder than last time, but like if you utilize Megas and level 50 Pokemon, there's no problem at all, like especially like Azelf. Let's start with the Azelf and then the Gengar. Mega Gengar first, okay? I know a lot of people are running out of the Mega Gengar energy, so hopefully Niantic will bring it back because I'm very low too, and I personally don't really want to use it. So the top counter, the Mega Gengar, damage 5, bulk 1, consistency 0. Best moveset is Lick, Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. It does not matter. I always say this. I personally prefer Lick. That's all. So I've said this over and over again. Gengar is a poison, so it's weak to psychic, and Azelf actually has the really high attack stat. So be aware for the Confusion Azelf. It's gonna be almost like the Confusion Mewtwo. It'll take out Gengar's HP pretty fast. So but still, let's talk about the regular charge move here. So the future side, I think level 50 Gengar will survive, but if he has the full, like almost full HP, but it's pretty brutal. So you're gonna have to dodge that if you're gonna go in with a Mega Gengar. Fire Blast is a neutral damage from Azelf, and Mesprit used the Blizzard, which is gonna be also neutral damage, and then the Thunder Wuxi is also a neutral damage as well too. So Ghost double resist normal move. This is why the Swift has the double resistance. So if all of the Lake Trio use the Confusion Extrasensory as a fast move, and then they have like the Swift and like, you know, one of those Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and then they have like Future Sight. So if you could find anything with a Extrasensory Swift, Mega Gengar will shine for sure. So it is up to you which Mega you want to use, but Gengar does have the firepower, but you have to watch out for the Confusion and the Future Sight. So okay, so yes, yeah, Mega Gengar. I think level 50 Mega Gengar is the only way to possibly do a Uxie in neutral weather. I do believe it is possible though. You don't even need fog for this. It's just, you just have to be able to dodge like really well, and plus the game have to work perfectly, which means no HP regen or, you know, auto swap and all that stuff. But I'm gonna talk about all that in my duo trio, guys, so go ahead and check that out as well too. Next up is Mega Houndoom, and then this time I picked Mesprit here because Mega Houndoom is actually going to be really good if you're going up against Mesprit a lot like me, because I don't have a Honda Mesprit. So let's talk about the damage is 5, bulk 4, consistency 5, best moveset is Snarl, Foul Play. Here's the reason why Mega Houndoom is gonna be excellent for Mesprit, and even for like Azelf people too. So Dark double resist Psychic. So this is why Future Sight is a double resistance. Sexy. And because he's fire, it's going to resist Blizzard as well too. So and also it resists Fire Blast Azelf too, because the fire resists fire. So Mega Houndoom is probably gonna be more reliable than Mega Gengar, to be honest. That's how I feel. So I'm probably gonna use Mega Houndoom because I do have a decent amount of Houndoom Mega energy left. Like I said, I'm really low on like Gyarados and Gengar. So, and I do want to talk about Shadow Weavile here. Okay, so the damage 5, bulk 2, consistency 5, best moveset is Snarl, Foul Play. So the Dark double resist Psychic. So yes, the double resistance to Future Sight, and because it's all part ice, it will resist Blizzard. But watch out for the Fire Blast Azelf, okay? And the Swift is a neutral damage. So this is for somebody that particularly going up against Mesprit like me. Like I said, I don't have a Honda Mesprit. So, and here's the regular Weavile. So it's a damage 4, bulk 2, consistency 5, same moveset, and then the same defense. So Weavile will definitely work. If you're going up against Mesprit, yes. And let's talk about this Shadow Tita. We don't really talk about Shadow Tita. It's just that Tita era is over, unfortunately. But I know a lot of people have a level 50 Tita or like a Shadow, and this is actually an excellent time to bring in your Shadow Tita. So let's talk about it. Look at his rating. He got a perfect score. Yay! The damage 5, bulk 5, consistency 5, best moveset is Bite Crunch. I still believe that the second Larvitar Community Day could happen with a foul play, so it's always a good idea to grind a good IV like Larvitar and stuff like that. Just save it for the, you know, the possibility, because that's like probably the only way to save Dark Tita, you know. It's just he's not even a top rock anymore, not even a top dark, you know. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, Tita era is over, but yeah, like I know a lot of people have a level 50. So let's talk about why he is so good. This is for Azel. So the Dark double resist psychic. So yes, double resistance to future sight. And because he's part rock, so resist fire. And the Swift is a neutral damage. And here's the regular Tita too, because I know everybody has a Tita. So the damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 4, best moves, best move set same, and the defense same. So yeah, consider bringing in Tita, and you could even duo Azel if it's an Azel with a regular Tita, like a level 40 Tita. It's just Azel is that easy. So Azel duo is so easy. Anybody could do this. Like a Mesprit duo, it could be moveset specific, and then you have to have the certain Pokemon to do so. The Uxie is like the one that's like, oh. So yeah, Uxie stick to 3 for sure, just to be sure. And here's the Shadow Mewtwo. The damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 5, best moveset is Psycho Cut Shadow Ball. You do want to use Psycho Cut right here because the Psycho Cut has a higher EPS, energy per second, so you build up the charge move fast. So and then you could just spam the Shadow Ball. That's what you want, because those Legs Trio, they are psychic types, so you don't care using like a Confusion. It's not effective anyway at all. So the Thunder, neutral damage, Swift neutral damage, and Future Sight is a single resistance, because this pretty much applies to all Mewtwo right here. All the Fire Blast, Blizzard, they're all neutral damage, and the single resist Future Sight. So Mewtwo is a good option. And here comes the Darkrai, and double move your Darkrai. So the damage 3, bulk 5, consistency 4, best moveset is Snarl, Shadow Ball, Snarl, Dark Pulse. This is when the double move your Darkrai matters here. Because if you see the Gengar, then use the Shadow Ball. If you see Houndoom or Gyarados, then use the Dark Pulse. It's really that easy. Like, please double move your Darkrai. It's really going to help you a lot. Like I said, Shadow Ball is slow, so sometimes, you know, you get taken out before the Shadow Ball damage registers. So you want to like finish it off with the Dark Pulse too. So double move your Darkrai. So when it comes to Darkrai, so the Thunder, Blizzard, Fire Blast, they're all neutral damage. Dark, double resist psychic, so yes, double resistance to future sight, and then the Swift is a neutral damage as well. So Darkrai definitely works, for sure. So have that team of Darkrai ready to go. Like, this is just like a really safe option to have, and then like you just won't regret it, and then you could basically go up against all 3 of them. So. And here comes the Shandy. So the damage 4, bulk 1, consistency 0, best moveset is Hex Shadow Ball. I know a lot of people are disappointed about the Community Day for October. I personally didn't even think the Niantic would do the Litwick Community Day. I don't expect anything from Niantic at this moment. So yeah. So I get why people are disappointed though. So I honestly feel like Niantic's gonna lock the Litwick, shiny Litwick behind the paywall one day. Like, you know, bring into the raid with the full odds. So let's talk about the defense here. The Future Sight is a neutral damage. Unlike Dark, the Ghost is it does not resist psychic move. So I want you to remember that. The Dark double resist psychic, Ghost neutral damage, okay? So the Future Sight neutral damage. Shandy is a fire, so yes, it will resist Fire Blast. And then Ghost, double resist normal move. I said that when I was talking about Gengar, so yes, double resistance to Swift. If you go up against, is it a Mesprit? Yeah, look at the Mesprit right here too. So the Azel, The Fire Blast is a single resistance, and here comes the Blizzard. Yes, it's a single resistance as well. So Shandy will work perfectly fine up against the Azelf and a Mesprit. So if you go up against those two, it's a good option. If it's a Thunder Uxie, it's a neutral damage, by the way. So, and let's talk about the Mega Gyarados right here. So the damage 4, bulk 5, consistency 5, best moveset is Bite Crunch. So the regular Gyarados is a water flying, but when she Mega evolves, it turns into dark and water. So let's look at it. So the dark double resist psychic. So yes, future sight is a double resistance, and then because the water resists ice, so that's why the Blizzard is a single resistance. So if you go for Mesprit, Mega Gyarados, Mega Houndoom, they're both fine. But like I said, I still prefer the Mega Houndoom, I guess. But yeah, it's really up to you. And then a Swift is a neutral damage. And then here is the Azelf right here. So look at the defense. It'll resist Fire Blast because it's part water, okay? But here is the issue against Uxie, because Uxie used Thunder. And so the Thunder will gonna be a single weakness because, you know, water is weak to electric. So yeah, like I said, I still really feel like Mega Houndoom is gonna be the killer this time. And also, like I said, I'm very low on Gengar energy, so and Gyarados too. And here comes the Giratina Origin. So the damage 4, bulk 3, consistency 3, best moveset is Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. Giratina Origin will work really good against Azelf and Uxie right here, because they both use the Fire Blast and then the Thunder, and Dragon resists fire and electric. So the future sight is a neutral damage and single resist Fire Blast, and yes, the Ghost double resist normal move, so the Swift is a double resistance, okay? So yeah, let's look at the Uxie. Like I said, it's a Thunder, resist Thunder too. But bam, here comes the issue is the Blizzard, because the Dragon is weak to ice. So if you do a lot of Mesprit, you might want to avoid bringing in Giratina Origin, because Blizzard always hurts. Like, it's not that difficult to dodge. Like, if you want to dodge Blizzard or Thunder, pay attention to the text on the bottom. If it says like a Mesprit use Blizzard or like Uxie use Thunder, that's when you dodge. Like, you see the text and then dodge. That's the dodge timing. Once you get the dodge timing, they're not difficult to dodge. Like, future sight is much more quicker than that. So if you're gonna use Gengar, please be aware. And here comes the Yveltal, the Bacon. Let's talk about it. The damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 3, best moveset is Snarl, Dark, Pulse. This is against Azelf, okay? So the double resist future sight, yes, Dark, double resist, psychic. And a Fire Blast with neutral damage. So if you go up against Azelf, yes, Bacon is totally fine, but Darkrai, like I said, level 40 Darkrai is better than level 50 Bacon. So I want you to know that, but I love Yveltal, so. But anyway, so let's look at the Mesprit right here. Here comes the issue with the Yveltal, because it's part flying Blizzard. That's one issue right here. And Uxie, Thunder, yes, because flying is weak to electric. So I'll highly recommend Yveltal against Azelf, but for Uxie and Mesprit, And also I need to mention about the Thunder Uxie. Like, I remember the last time he recommended a bunch of like Groudon. Just because he has a Thunder, you're not allowed to use Ground. I want you to know that, because Uxie is hard. It's not that, I mean, it's like a borderline duo, and it's like an extremely difficult level duo right there. So yeah, don't use Ground, okay? If you see the Ground Pokemon, just assume that that's a Thunder Uxie, but still use something else, like Darkrai or, you know, something like that. And here comes the Hydreigon. The damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 5, best moveset is Bite, Dark Pulse. So the Dark double resist future sight, and because he's a part dragon, he's like a Giratina, so it'll resist the Fire Blast, Thunder. Just watch out for the Blizzard Mesprit, and then the Swift is a neutral damage. So yeah, if you want to use one, go ahead. Like, I still don't think I have any Hydreigon powered up, I guess. I might have to though, because Kai has one, and then so that's why whenever we do like a unique, it's, you know, he always the one to bring it up. He's like, I feel really bad for this Pokemon because it's such a great looking Pokemon, but like it's not really good as a dark and not even good as a dragon too. So she just like, it's good for like those 12 unique and stuff like that, you know? It's very unfortunate. Like Dana is something that definitely needs a community day and get like a better move. And let's talk about Bisharp, okay? Because I was surprised how tanky this is. This guy was it against what was it against the guy when we used it? Is it defense Deoxys? Kai's here.
Hi.
Why are you sleeping?
No, nice.
So Bisharp, we used it against the, was it a defense Deoxys? I think when we did the unique.
I don't remember.
We completely forgot the distinct triple resist psychic because the dark double resist and then the steel resist psychic too. So let's look at the damage 3, bulk 3, consistency for best moveset is dark snarl, dark pulse, and like I said earlier, he's triple resist psychic. Oh my god, like this thing basically survived like so long when we did unique challenges. It wasn't even funny because so when we did the unique challenge, it's like we want those Pokemon not to survive too long, so we get to use like as many Pokemon as possible, and this thing just literally just stay for like so long. It wasn't even funny, right?
No.
And because the steel resists blizzard and the swift also because the steel resists the normal move too. So the guy actually has like a lot of tank, like, so if you want to use it, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with it. But because it's a part steel, watch out for the Fire Blast Azoth though. So I don't know how many people is gonna bring it in, but I do wanted to talk about his triple resistance to psychic. So, and let's look at that regular Gengar right here. So the damage 2, bulk 0, consistency 3, best moveset is Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball here, but the Lick Shadow Ball is also fine. So the Thunder, Fire Blast, Blizzard, they're all neutral damage, and the future side, yes. Like I said, it's pretty much he's gonna get one shot by future sight if it's level 40, and especially Azoth. Azoth does have super high attack. I don't know if you'll remember or not, but they buffed Psychic. The Psychic used to be 2-bar charge move, and then they nerfed it to 1-bar charge move, and then they buffed it again back to 2. So when Psychic was a 1-bar charge move, Future Sight was better than Psychic, obviously. And then the Azoth was actually the number 2 Psychic after Mewtwo. But now because they buff Psychic again, it's like literally like Espeons and like even like a Latios and stuff, they're better than Azoth. Like how unfortunate is that, you know? So hopefully, like, I want them to find a way to improve Azoth because I do love Azoth a lot. So yeah, I have a 6 at the level 40, and then I do want to grind Excel. So yeah, if you want to use regular Gengar, it's fine, but like I said, watch out for the confusion, okay? And let's talk about the Genesect right here. The damage 3, bulk 2, consistency 4, best moveset is Fury Cutter, X Scissor. So because of the part steel typing, it will resist Blizzard, and then the steel also resists the psychic, and then the steel resists the normal move. So yeah, if you go up against Mesprit, the totally Genesect is a good option to have. Thunder, Uxie, Thunder's a neutral damage. Fire Blast is the one that you need to watch out because it's double weakness to fire. Okay, so you do not want to use Genesect if you're gonna go up against Azoth. So, but all the other bug type actually will work, but also like a Scizor is double weakness to fire too. So you do not want to use it against Azoth. Like, you know, the bug is generally just weak to fire. So if you're thinking about using bug Pokemon against Azoth, just be careful, be aware of that. Okay, but Fire Blast is pretty easy to dodge. So. And the Fire Blast Azoth is actually hard. Like, let me tell you, it's like when you go up against it in the boosted in like sunny situation, it hurts really bad. So I want you to know that. To me, I felt like that the most difficult moveset for the Azoth was the Fire Blast for sure. So there are a lot of people making new friends on Twitters and stuff like that, which is great. This is also why you need to have the teams ready, okay? Because some people, the hosts, they might back out of the raid to invite the next group. So you want to be ready and prepare for the Lake Trio for sure. So you know, just make the team of like a Giratina or like a Darkrai. You will not regret at all. Like those are basically the standard counter. So basically, if you've been using those team up against the Lugia, just keep using the same team. That's all. But personally, my choice of Mega here is probably the Mega Houndoom. So yeah. And I know a lot of people love Gengar Energy too, including me. So. And please go ahead and check Pokebattler.com/raids, and you know, you choose the raid boss, weather, what else? Friendship level, and then the moveset of the raid boss, and you get to see so many more Pokemon. So you will see more shadow. Like, you know, I could have talked about like all Absols and Houndooms and all the other Pokemon, but I just really talked about the big guys right here, because I know a lot of people basically gonna keep using the same Pokemon you used for the Lugia, so which is great. But like I said, it's just be aware of the Fire Blast, Azel, Blizzard Mesprit, and then the Thunder Uxie. Those are the only three that you need to figure out and see what you need. So, and hopefully you get a bunch of shinies and Hundo, Shundo. So, and hope this guy will help. And happy raiding, everybody. Bye.